So recently there has been a world record trend going on. I'm sure you've seen it. People finding and attempting world record push-ups, pull-ups, and variations of it. Stan Brownie, another calisthenics YouTuber, and who just happens to be one of my business partners for Forged London Jewelry, has made the series pretty popular. Me, with my competitive nature and bodyweight strength, I found these challenges pretty interesting. Not to mention all of the messages asking me to attempt some. So I thought about it and came to the consensus that I will attempt a world record, but not the ones you have probably seen. No disrespect to the other athletes attempting them, but I wanted a real challenge. Doing max reps of push-ups or pull-ups for 1 minute is, well, boring and doesn't showcase the strength that I've gained throughout all these years of training. So I thought to myself, what is a push-up variation that is challenging that probably doesn't have a world record tied to it? Immediately, I thought of the planche push-up or no legs push-up. I quickly went to Google searching for planche push-up world record, and surprisingly found that a man named I can't pronounce it, currently held the official record. But what I also found was that he was a double amputee, meaning he has no legs. Now don't get me wrong, that is still impressive, but a full planche push-up is incredibly hard if you're not a double amputee. Not to mention, I don't skip leg day. So I created a goal for myself to aim for half the amount of reps the world record holder did in 1 minute. Full planche push-ups, 9-degree elbow bend, and extending all the way up. No, I haven't trained for this, but I feel I might do all right. Let's go for it. You got it. Pull up, push shut up. You got it. Pull up, push shut up.
Just watch me.
Alright guys, so we're finally here. I just got done doing my warm-up. Now as you see, I got my friend here because he's going to be timing me and keeping track of my reps throughout this minute. Now the reason I got him to be here is because as I'm focusing, I cannot keep track of my reps, right? It throws me off. Just like back in RTC when I did the military test for push-ups, we always had a counter, so I'm doing the same thing today. Now one more thing I want to mention at the start of the video, I brought up how my business partner, Stan Brownie, who's a part of Forged London with me. And I also want to bring up that today is the launch, well actually yesterday if you're watching this video, it's a new launch of Drop 3. As you see, Kenneth right here is wearing the gold block and I'm wearing the new black spike pendant. So we got a lot of part of the new collection, including bracelets. So definitely be sure to check that out down below in the description. And hopefully this brings a little bit of power to me. So without further ado, I'm not gonna talk no more. I'm gonna get right into it. 1 minute, all right? I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. Let me go ahead and take off my shoes because the lighter you are, the easier. All right, everybody, I just completed the set. To be honest, I did a lot better than what I was expecting. It was 24 reps, right?
Yes, sir.
24 in a minute. I was aiming for 18, half the amount of reps. So I'm so glad that I actually did a lot better than what I was, planned to do. Did you think I was gonna do that?
I did not think you were about to get that many. No, man. I really thought you was about to quit a little bit earlier than that, but I was actually shocked you went through that first 14 fairly easily. I was kind of shocked. You had a lot more in the tank, honestly. Yeah. And with a strategy, like, you definitely could have did more if you had actually like planned that and got that strategy down.
As I mentioned in the beginning, I've trained planche pushes, but I've never trained specifically for this test. And to be honest, I think that was my first time hitting above 10 reps in one single set. If you think about it, that's the endurance standpoint. This is no longer a strength exercise for me. Exactly. So if I really buckle down and train for it, I feel like I can at least hit 25, 30. You know what I mean? And also keep in mind, if you're curious, I'm standing at 5'11", nearly 6 foot, and I was 174 pounds this morning. Not my prime body weight when it comes to planche training or push-ups. Usually in the range of 165 to 170 pounds, I perform at my best. But I've been eating a lot more and training more with weights. So that's why, you know, I guess I didn't perform at my max level. But, you know, I still want to work on it. Hopefully in the future, I'm going to keep training towards it, and I'm going to hit 25 to 30. Maybe straddle planche push-ups, I can do that right now. But still, like I said, quite impressed with my performance.
You know, I feel like if he had, you know, didn't stop at the end and asked me for that time, I feel like he could have definitely got maybe 1 or 2 more reps in. Definitely got to practice it a lot more, you know, just to kind of understand where what time he's at during the actual, you know, performance. Yeah. But definitely feel like he could have got maybe 1 or 2 more reps in there. He definitely had a lot more left in the tank, I feel like. Wasn't even maxed out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I had my headphones in, so I had no sense of awareness of time, and I didn't want to rest too long. That's why at the end I was like, yo, how much do I have left, just so I can, you know, do more if I needed to, or rest shorter if I needed to. But I only have 5 seconds left anyway, so.
And I had to use hand gestures to give it to him because he couldn't hear me because I have the mask on one and he had the headphones in, so I had to use hand gestures just to tell him how much time he had left. That definitely took off some extra reps he could have got in.
Exactly. But guys, like I said, I'm gonna train for this. Stay tuned for the next few videos, maybe in the next month or two, because your boy's gonna hit 25 to 30 full planche push-ups, and I might just even hit that world record, and with the weighted pull-ups too, so stay tuned with that. You're trying to catch up with me with that, aren't you?
I'm gonna catch him 4 months.
We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely be sure to check out the new Forge Launch 3.0 down below in the description. I swore it gave me the strength I needed today, so it might give you the strength too. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.